Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shalix, or you guys can call me Shelly or Rosario, whichever you prefer. And in today's video, I am doing another tag challenge, but this time it's going to be in collaboration with a fellow YouTuber who is also a dear friend of mine, and her name is Brandy. And we decided to create 15 random questions that we all could pretty much relate to and we could answer, and I want you guys to answer these questions as well, because we love getting to know our supporters, our fellow YouTubers. We just enjoy watching these type of videos, so we both decided just to collab with each other and, you know, give you guys 15 really good questions, I think, that you guys could answer. Also, before we get started with this challenge tag for you guys, I am just going to insert a little bit of videos from Brandy's channel because she is just amazing. So before we get started, again, please remember to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, hit that bell to get notified every time I upload a video, and let's get started with Brandy's introduction. So this is Brandy. She does hauls, decorating, cleaning videos, as well as some videos with her husband, and she's definitely going to bring out more content, so go check her out. Her link will be in the description box below. Question number 1. What is the toughest part of YouTube you have experienced so far? I would say the toughest part of YouTube, it will be the editing, and it will also be getting back to everybody. I feel like I am growing as a channel, which thank you guys so much. I reached 1,000 subscribers and I am so freaking exciting and happy. But anyways, it is very hard to actually keep up with everybody's videos, so I hope you guys know, if I don't get to your video the same day or the next day, I am eventually going to get to your video. I promise you guys. I am really getting a little bit behind with catching up on videos. I do have a full-time job and I do have my own business. So I promise you guys I will get back to you. So yes, that is the toughest part of doing YouTube, is editing and getting back to everybody. So I just keep it there because I could keep on going and going and going, because you know I like to talk. I keep telling you guys this. Question number 2. What are 3 weird random facts about you? So I don't know if you guys seen my Michael's $4 grab bags video. If you haven't already, go check it out. Anyways, I do not like mushrooms. When I tell you guys I am terrified of mushrooms, I am not kidding you. I do not how they, oh my god, ew. I don't like how they look. I don't like how they feel. I just feel like they're crawling all over my skin. I just do not mess with mushrooms. Just don't show me a mushroom, because I freaked out when I seen that little mushroom thingy. I can't even say it. It's like it was just in my box and I was just not having it. I tossed it to the side. If you guys seen that video, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But the second random weird fact is I don't like getting my hands wet. Yeah, I don't know why, especially when I am drinking a glass of water or I am drinking a water bottle. I do not like the wetness that comes from the bottle, so when I grab it, I just can't. I have to use a towel or just freak out in my head just for a little bit. Yeah, I don't. It's just super, sorry, I keep playing with my hair. It's just super weird. I don't know why, I just cannot get my hands wet. The third random fact would be I can't eat outside. The only thing I can eat outside are burgers and hot dogs. But when it comes to pork and chicken, you would not see me outside eating some pork or chicken. I cannot, or bacon. I cannot. Every time I try to like eat anything like that outside, I just want to gag. It's just, no, I cannot eat outside. Number 3 is, where did you grow up? And I grew up in Pennsylvania. Well, I was born in Puerto Rico, but I grew up, you know, childhood in Pennsylvania. I do miss it. I do want to go back eventually just to visit and just bring back all the memories I have, which leads to question number 4 is, what is one thing you miss about the place you grew up in? And I will say, just one thing. This is gonna be so hard to decide. I'm gonna end up saying multiple things, but I miss the seasons. I miss the spring, the fall, the winter, the summer. I just miss the whole stages of everywhere. I live in Florida right now, and it's just either hot, extremely hot, or humid hot and extremely hot all in one day. Very rarely we get cold. When we do, it's like in December when it's almost time for winter to disappear. But I do miss the seasons in Pennsylvania, because it just brings me back all this like feelings. Like each season gave me a feeling of, I just don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but I do miss that part of living in Pennsylvania. But I'm gonna add something else. I do remember all the time, I used to always go camping with my family, so I do miss camping, and I do miss picking raspberries. When I went camping, they used to have bushes of raspberries and berries. I do miss doing that. Anyways, let me just stop before I start getting all emotional, like I need to go back to Pennsylvania. Number 5 is, what is one thing you like about yourself? Now, a lot of people know me, and they know I'm very hard on myself, and they know I struggle with like self-esteem issues. That's just a whole nother story. But the one thing I like about myself is I would guess is my creativity. I love taking photos. I love DIYs, crafting, and all that stuff. I used to always paint, and I used to always draw. In high school, I was in art class, and I loved art class. So I think my creativity is the one thing I do like about myself. And I'm actually proud of myself for being so creative. So number 6 is kind of like a 2-part question, and it is, what is one of your biggest fears, and do you have phobias? If so, what it is. So one of my biggest fears is heights. I go on roller coasters, but heights, like if I look down, it ain't happening. I just cannot. No. Heights and me do not get along. That's like one of my biggest fears is heights. My phobia, I am terrified of the dark. I cannot sleep in a solid dark room. I freak out. I cannot do it. My boyfriend, he likes pitch black, so I have to kind of bear with it. But luckily for me, the light from outside, we have like an outside, I don't know what those called, street lights, and it shines a little bit into the bedroom, so it's not completely pitch black, so I am fine with it. But before, when I lived on my own, I had a nightlight, and I'm not ashamed to tell you guys I had a nightlight. I'm telling you, no, cannot be pitch black. Number 7, how would you describe your personality? I would describe myself as shy, but once you get to know me, I'm very outgoing, and I tend to be more comfortable once you get to know me. So I guess shy and outgoing and down to earth. I think that's really sums it up how I am as a person and how I am as a personality. And I'm also serious, but I'm also funny at the same time. I mean, I think I'm funny, but I'm also like just both. So I guess I answered that right, I guess. Anyways, number 8 is, do you have a favorite book? I used to read all the time when I was younger, but now I'm not so much, and I just started picking up reading, which I fell off again, but I'm going to start reading again. give me 1 second. I'll let you know what book I am reading that I really liked. So I would say this, hopefully it's in focus. Let me put my glasses on. Okay, you can't. It's a little bit of a glare, but they actually have a Netflix show, and it sounds really corny, but I don't know. I just like reading these type of romance, not romance, yeah, romance. I like those type of romance and adventure, supernatural type of books. But this book I really do enjoy, and I'm guessing this is probably right now my favorite book to read. And yeah, and there's also a book, anything from Nicholas Sparks. I know he has a ton of movies, but I do not believe this is a movie he came out with, which he should really do, because this book got me like, it's more of, it's like a romance type of drama. So I'm trying to sum it up with, you know, because I don't want to give it all away, just in case you do guys want to read. It's just pretty much a man, his wife passed away because she was killed in a hit and run accident, and ever since that he just like made it his mission to try to figure out who it is. And then he met another woman and fell in love with her, and then it comes to find out that, you know, I just don't want to give it all away. Well, you probably won't read it anyways, but you guys definitely should. It comes to find out that the woman he is in love with right now, her brother was the one that hit and ran his wife. So it got pretty interesting towards the end, but it did end with a happy note, so I was excited. Nicholas Sparks also did a book and a movie. Oh, I forgot what it's called. I don't know, I forgot what it was called, but I was crying hysterically because I was so upset how it ended up turning out. But give me 1 second, I have to tell you guys which. Okay, so I found it, and it's The Best of Me. I was gonna find the book for it. I did find the book for it, and I was gonna read it, but I was like, if the movie made me cry hysterically, I am definitely not gonna read it. Number 9, what TV shows are you watching right now, if any? Right now I am currently re-watching Parks and Recs. I really love that show. I have it on Netflix, and it's just so funny. And right now I literally just started a couple days ago, Jane the Virgin. At first I was like, I really don't want to see that movie, movie show, but I was just like, you know what, let me just give it a try. I'm only like 3 episodes in, however I really do like it now. And then I like, now I feel stupid for not watching it before. Not stupid, but I felt like I should have just started watching it before. I'm more into supernatural and crime and all that stuff, so it was a little bit, or comedy, so I thought it was just gonna be all drama and stuff, because I don't really enjoy drama shows. But Jane the Virgin is actually like a comedy drama, so I really do enjoy it. So far I am really liking Jane the Virgin. Number 10, how do you handle confrontation? I don't. I try to avoid it at all costs. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like drama. I don't like confrontation. I just don't. I guess I tried to handle it with as much like respect as I can, or I'll just be quiet like I'm always am. But I always try to avoid confrontation as much as possible. Don't need that negativity in my life. I try to always avoid situations where it does lead to any confrontation, so I'm always as nice as possible, because I just don't. My motto is I respect others how they respect me. Normally a lot of people do give me a lot of respect and, you know, are super nice to me and all that, mainly because that's the type of person I give off as being, is genuine and kind. So people see that, so they just always, you know, speak to me in a manner where it's respectful. So I really don't have many confrontations to even think about, because honestly, I don't deal with confrontation. That's confrontation. Number 11, best advice you were given. This is a hard one because throughout my years, I've been giving a lot of amazing advice. I would guess the best advice I got from anybody was pretty much just be yourself. Be yourself, because if you're not yourself, people are not gonna understand you. Just, I don't know, like, just be yourself pretty much. That's the best advice anybody has given me is, you know, be yourself. I always get people to tell me that I need to be more confident because they say I'm very loving, caring, beautiful person, that I should always just be myself and I guess show the world who I really am, which I guess this is what I am doing now. So I guess I think I answered that right. What's the best advice you were given is just pretty much be yourself. Number 12, have you ever been in the military or is your spouse in the military? This question is for, there's a few YouTubers I know that are in the military, or their husbands or their wives are in the military as well. So this question is for you guys pretty much. So my answer would be no, I am not in the military. I do respect you guys so much, and I thank you for your services, because you guys are amazing. Number 13 is, who was your first concert? So my first concert was, I remember I was super young, not super young, but it was a mid-teenager almost. I went to 98 Degrees. I went to the 98 Degrees concert, and I remember it so vividly because I was so close to the stage. I was just so amazed. I was so excited, so happy, and I got to see those guys. They came to Erie, Pennsylvania. Like, who goes to Erie, Pennsylvania? If you guys know, probably not. It's a very small place in Pennsylvania, and I just thought it was super, I'm just thinking about it right now, super weird that they even came there. I think they came to Erie, or they came somewhere close to it, because I don't think my mom would have traveled like a little bit to like Philly or any other Pittsburgh. I don't think she would have traveled that far, but I think they went to Erie, Pennsylvania. So that is so weird. Anyways, I remember vividly like how close they were, and their singers they had before they came out, the 98 Degrees, was Baha Men. Do you guys remember who Baha Men were? It's the ones that's like, who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. Anyways, and Dream is a girl group back in the day, and some other girl, I don't remember who she was, but she came out also. I think she was like really popping then, but I really don't remember her. But yeah, that was my first concert, was the 98 Degrees. It was fun. I remember it being so fun. I loved it. I wish I had like items to I don't know, keep memories of. Number 14. Sorry guys that I keep like going here. I don't have my glasses on or my contacts, which I usually wear contacts if I wear makeup. But anyways, number 14. Do you have an item that you had for years and could never throw away? If so, what is it and what does it represent? I said I was raised in Pennsylvania, and I moved to Florida in 2001, Thanksgiving 2001. And they used to have a flea market here, that they had an area where they did custom t-shirts, and I ended up getting one my very first year in Florida here. So I guess I am going to show you real quick how it looks like. I've had that, like, how long? 2001. Oh my goodness. That's a very long time for me to have any type of 18 years. I really had to take a calculator to subtract that. But I had this shirt for 18 years. I'll be right back. This is the shirt that I got 18 years ago. At one point when I was like almost 37 pounds heavier, it was super tight on me. Now it's loose, but it's this. Now, I remember getting this. I was so excited. I had to wait like a week, I think, but I wanted something to represent me, and at the time I had really short hair, so I was like, let it look like me. So it has brown hair, brown eyes, and then I have the Puerto Rican flag. So this pretty much represented my first year in Florida and my, you know, me. It just thinks it's funny. I don't think I could ever get rid of this. I mean, hello, I had it for 18 years, but I would never get rid of this. I don't know. I would never get rid of it. Number 15, the last question is, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why? I know I answered this, I believe I answered this in one of my tag challenges. My very first one was the 50 questions one, the random ones. However, it's been a while since then, and I changed my answer. And if I could live anywhere in the world, it will probably be California. Never mind, I did not change my answer. It's gonna be California. And the reason why is because, I don't know, I feel like I'll fit in there. I visited once and I fell in love with it, and I fell in love with the weather. Like when it went dark, it was so nice and breezy. I just like, I guess, the atmosphere it gives off. And yeah, honestly, that sounds so basic, guys. California. I guess I didn't change my answer. I'm sorry. I know I said I changed it, but I didn't. It's either that or New York. New York might be a little bit too I guess aggressive. I don't know if New York would be like very like fast paced for me. So if I ever wanted to live in New York, it would have to be because I want to proceed my fashion photography, because I feel like as a photographer going there, I think it'll be amazing. But definitely it will probably hands down will be, I will probably will want to live in California, and it's because I just like how the environment is and what energy is. So guys, that is it for my 15 random get to know me questions. So remember, if you like this video, do the questions yourself. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to, so I could check it out. And remember to subscribe, hit that bell to get notified, and give me a thumbs up. Guys, seriously, your support means the world to me. Remember, Brandy's link will be in the description box below. So before leaving, go to her channel, subscribe to it, support her. She's amazing, so wonderful, just all around beautiful person. So I will leave it at that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.